Welcome to Islay.
Islay and its goodbye to care. I mean, you do come over here and there is quite a carefree lifestyle that does pervade the island.
And it's hello to whiskey.
Very important to tourism. Attracts a lot of nationalities. If we didn't have whiskey, we wouldn't have. Well, Islay wouldn't be what it is.
And it's hello to bird watchers.
And it's hello to waitressing.
You know, I don't really feel there's much opportunity in Islay for like young people, unless you want to like be a waiter or like a barman your whole life.
If you stay in Islay, if you're really, really lucky, you'll get a job in one of the distilleries. And that's a job for life, I mean, 30, 40 years. But they come up maybe once every 5 years. It's not something you're worth pinning your hopes on. If you don't get into somewhere like that, there's always tourism you can hope to make your money on, but really you're going to be a farmer or a fisherman, and they're dying industries. I mean, there's no money to be made in it really anymore.
I think there's a lot more opportunity and a lot more prospect in the mainland. There's not much here as a career. Because of the lack of jobs and houses, sometimes it is a case of dead man's shoes, where you have to obviously wait on somebody to die or move on to get a house or a job, which isn't very good.
And it's goodbye to transport.
I'm not a fan of the bus service here. I don't think it's regular enough, but then that's quite standard most places. I've driven for as much as I can.
To be a young person, it is very hard to get transport. Obviously for older people as well, it's hard for transport to get around Islay because it's very limited, very few and far between, I would say.
You know, the buses finish at 5, and really, who wants to go anywhere between like 1 and 5 in the afternoon? I think the transport should run a bit later for the young ones so they can actually do stuff at night.
They could probably have a better night service because there's not many buses at night time.
To get on and off the island, transport, if you don't want to spend 5-6 hours on a bus and a ferry, you have to get the plane, which costs you an arm and a leg.
And it's goodbye to privacy.
Small island communities are really just terrible for gossip mongering.
Have you heard about Rory and Angelica?
Yes, gossip affects everyone's lives on Islay. Everybody knows everything about everyone, and if they don't know something about somebody, they'll have a theory anyway.
Did you hear about Carmen knocking back too?
But to be honest, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't really care what people think.
There is, as you know, a lot of gossip, but I just try to not pay any attention to it.
You know everybody, people know you, and I think it's good atmosphere for that one. I like it.
The whole Islay is like a family, everybody know everyone.
Everybody says they're not bothered about gossip, but it does get you on the island.
Leave me alone! Help! Help! Leave me alone!
Come here, I'm gonna stab you. Yeah, your hand. Right to the hand. Come on, Islay. Hey.
Life on the island's very peaceful. You can go at your own pace, and everywhere you go you'll get greeted by somebody you know. Everybody waves at each other in their cars, and It's generally very friendly. You can go anywhere and meet anybody and guarantee you'll know them or know somebody that does know you.
It is an easy way of life, but things in the mainland are easier, if you know what I mean. Like transport's easier, you know, even getting something to eat at night is easier. Things like that. It sounds a bit, you know, pernickety, but it's true. Like things like that really make a difference, I think, for young people especially.
You can go to the cinema, you can go bowling. There's so many different places to go, while on Islay it's just so limited. There's a couple of places to go and only a couple of things to do.
It's okay, I like coming back for the summer because there's lots of stuff happening, but when it gets quieter during the winter I'm glad to be out at college and in the town.
Don't get me wrong, it'll be lovely to come home on holiday, but the mainland's kind of really pulling me towards it at the moment.
It's good living in the mainland, but it's good to come home. It's nice to come home.
I was in London before here, and when I came here, I came here also, I think, 4 years ago for once, and when I see Islay is very good, people is very friendly and peaceful place. That's why I want to stay here, and I like to live in Islay.
I would say almost everything is different, you know.
Life on the mainland's a lot more busy, a lot more hectic, far more stressful. You can't get things done as easily or as quickly as you can here.
I mean, you don't have a lot of crime to worry about. I mean, you don't have to lock your doors at night. There's nothing that you have to worry about being burgled or anything. And you can let your kids play in the streets for as long as they'd like. I mean, it is quite a carefree existence over here. And it's one of the reasons that I'd love to live here when I was older.
I think in Scotland, Islay is my destination.
Islay has its ups and downs like every other place. But if you like a laid-back lifestyle and good scenery and good friends, then this is the place to be.